Okay, so I shared these photos on Twitter the other day, and they got a little bit of attention, and received a question from a message saying, how on earth do we get the effect of having someone in the foreground and completely changing the background? So they asked how it could be done. So I've just done this little video just to do a little demonstration. I'm just working in Keynote at the moment, and let me see, I'm going to make a new slide on here to promote new members for the new football team. So Mr. Freeman, our PE teacher, has asked me to just mock something up for assembly, and he sent me a picture of himself taken in his front room. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that as if he's in a football stadium. So I've taken that from the internet, and I'll just position that roughly to where I want it. That's all okay. And the next thing that I'm going to do is add the image of Mr. Freeman. Now, as you can see, it's a solid photograph. It's not been cut out in any way. So when I put that on top, it hides the stadium picture behind. So in an ideal world, what I'd like to do is get rid of all the white of the wall where Mr. Freeman took his picture. And the way that we do that is to use the Instant Alpha tool. So I click on Format here. Now, because I've selected that image, I can do a number of things with it. I could alter the style, or I could arrange the order it lies on the slide. But by clicking here, I get the options for Instant Alpha. Now, as you can see, I get a magnifier, and it will superimpose a good view of the colour that I want to do. But as I drag on the colours I want to get rid of and move my hand, and now you can see this is not perfect because it's taking part of his arm. So I'm going to reduce the strength and let go. And already you can see in the background the parts that we want to keep. Do probably 2 or 3 clicks, this one, just to keep it neat. And there we go. And that's more or less the effect that I wanted to achieve. So click done, and now the stadium's too big, so I'm going to reduce that slightly by cropping it using the Edit Mask tool and just slide away the bits I don't want. That looks like okay. Click done, and there you can see the text had already pre-populated in the background there. So I've merged 2 pictures, if you like. I've settled for a background, and I've added someone to the foreground and taken away where the bits I didn't want on that particular picture. Could add other things to the scene now that I've got it, maybe a football perhaps. If I look on the internet, I can see that there are some images of footballs that are already PNG, and I know that because of the checkered background. All of these seem to be PNG already. That one isn't. You can see it's a solid white background, so if I just drag and drop that onto my slide, it's not perfect, but now we know how to use Instant Alpha, it's not a problem. Maybe I could drag that one on as well, maybe from Brazil World Cup, I think. So I could put that up there. Let's just look full screen. Put that on up towards the top corner, and I'll use Instant Alpha again to get rid of that brilliant white that's around the ball. Just one click maybe does that, and it's in. I can position that then wherever I want. What's important here is that the ball is in front of Mr. Freeman, and I don't want that, so I'm going to click on Arrange and just send that backwards. So now the ball is between Mr. Freeman and the stadium. I can still adjust and alter and do anything that I want to do there. So there we are. That's quite an easy step to create something that's really quite professional looking, and certainly adds a lot more interest and variety to your slides. Hope that helped.